Hi, welcome to CNBC-TV18's What's the Word, where we try to take you into the nuances in the English language, point out some common mistakes and how to correct them, or introduce or reintroduce you to words, phrases, proverbs, idioms and the like. Insolvency and bankruptcy. We often see these words being used interchangeably when we want to mean someone's run out of money. But these two words don't mean the same thing. Here are a few differences. First, the meaning. Insolvency is a state in which the value of your liabilities is more than the value of your assets. More simply, let's say you have 10,000 rupees to your name, but you owe your friends 25,000 rupees as your share from the last weekend trip you guys went on. You're insolvent. But you're bankrupt only when you run to court to get protection from your friends who keep calling you or turning up at your house or office to ask for their money back. So bankruptcy is what comes after you realize you don't have the money to cover your expenses. One leads to the other. In this case, insolvency is the cause and bankruptcy is the effect. Now remember how I said go to court? Well, bankruptcy is a legal process. Insolvency is not, and that's the second difference. The third is that insolvency is a situation and not one you find yourself in by choice. Yes, it may stem out of bad choices, but insolvency in itself is not deliberate. Bankruptcy, however, can be by choice. That's why you have people and companies voluntarily filing for bankruptcy. Brooks Brothers has done it, Go First has done it, and so has Tupperware. Bankruptcies can also result from legal action initiated by people or entities who are owed money. In our example, imagine your friends go to court and file a case against you for their money. That's called a bankruptcy proceeding. It's what happened with Enron, Lehman Brothers, Jet Airways, and Bhushan Steel. Another difference is that in an insolvency, you can try and convince your friends to give you more time to pay them back or take less money from you. So it may not be the end of the road for you, financially speaking. But in a bankruptcy, you have to sell anything you have to settle your accounts. That's liquidation. So bankruptcy is usually financial bye-bye. Unless your dad comes in, of course, to your rescue because he's your dad. But in the business world, love has no role to play. But here's one similarity. Whether you're insolvent or bankrupt, you've lost the trust your friends had in you.